So as we get into July the 19th, which is the changeover from the DOE regulations that we all have to be on variable speed, which with the calculations that you put in, pretty much puts us anywhere from anything from a 1 horsepower up, has to go variable speed. So with that, we have simple entry automation that we have hit different at points and different price points to help out with that. We do, as discussed, have the IQ Pump 01. The IQ Pump 01 is very basic. You can get that dual automatic timer off, run both the auxiliaries off of this pump, or we bump it up. So now if you have a heater or you have dual automatic timer, this is called the TCX, which is time clock exchange. If you see right here, we are dual voltage. We'll figure out it is a flip of that switch right here for 230 to 115. We could work either way, depending on what you have across the country. I know there's different, people are on different voltages. But once we do that, if you can see here on the sides, what this does is in the intermatic timer, we have the T104 mechanism. T104M is what that part number is called. This clips out with this slides in there through here, clips back, and now we have automation. As you can see, we have right here, we have both of our red 4 pins, our RS485s, and then we also have our green terminal bar. So when you see that green terminal bar with our system, that automatically tells you right there, we have temp sensors, and we also are able to work a low voltage heater off of this. This system right here, if you detect that it is a variable speed pump, this automatically leaves you with 1 extra auxiliary to use, 1 relay for like a cleaner pump. We're big here in Dallas market with our pressure cleaners. So what that does, we have variable speed pump that are wired line side hot. We don't go through the relay on those. And now our relay works our cleaner pump. We also have 1 JVA right here. So if you have a water feature or anything else, that JVA is activated. You're able to name it in there. Just say if it's bubblers, opens up, pump ramps up. It gives us an extra push button auxiliary. As I said before, we're going to be able off of this one now with our new updates that are coming out. We're able to do color lights. We are able to do also on this, whether it's Pentair or whether it's ours, just like we do in our RS system, we're able to go with the, end up going with the IntelliFlow, or we can go with our pump, the E-pump, but it labels it in there. We're able to call it what we want or whatever we're using there. But like I said, we also have a feature in here. We have a Zigbee light switch that is a Bluetooth. So if you have that, like dual intermatic timers, they didn't have the light switch that went here. The light switch is always on that wall. We can Bluetooth to here from that light switch and run our LED lights on there. We can run ours, again, very friendly. We can also run the Pentair or the Hayward light system, light shows in sequence off of this. But once you have that plugged in there, we have that cover right there that goes on there, help keep people from being out of there or high voltage being open. Right now, we're able to run just 1 variable speed pump off there. In the future, we're going to be able to do more, as you can see the 2. But we're going to build this thing out. It's new, but we're hitting that whole market to give y'all more variety on the dual intermatic side to get all the older pools, whether it's California, Texas, anywhere. We're the older neighborhoods. That's what they were built with. It helps us get that changeover, what we're doing with automation and variable speed pumps. Also right here, here's the new, this is the antenna that goes with it. Has a flip chart to tell you everything what they all mean. This also has, if you can see right here, it has, instead of having to drill holes in the wall everywhere else, you can actually, it comes with a holder that you can put on the wall, slide it on there, or you can slide it off and put it in your hands, and you can work this thing. We also have a port in here in case you have to hardwire this to connect to your router. But all that is in one system. We do have this, like I said, it's time clock exchange. So we have this as a dual intermatic timer change out. is really what we're built for. But if you wanted to put this automation as a new pool, we actually have a part number that has a new pool. It comes with our gunmetal gray enclosure, just like the dual intermatic timer, and then that fits in there and you have a new system there.
Does that connect straight to the phone?
Yes. So with that, we have an app. It's still our same app, but we have different design of how this works, just like the IQ Pump 01 does. It has its different programming and stuff in there, and what you see actually on the app itself. It has its own. It has a tile system. You actually build out your tiles to be able to work, and then once you build out your tiles, everything is set to work.